day, and I'm continuing the reading from Leviticus chapter 17, verses 27 onwards. Chapter 17 is about the law of trespass offering, and um, also the sin offering, trespass offering, and all the way this offering should be given to the Lord, and instructions from that Lord gave Moses. So I'm reading from the 27th verse of the chapter 17 of Leviticus from the book of the Bible, the Old Testament portion. Whatsoever soul it be that eateth any manner of blood, even that soul shall be cut off from his people. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, He that offereth sacrifice for peace offerings unto the Lord shall bring his oblation unto the Lord of the sacrifice of his peace offerings. His own hands shall bring the offerings of the Lord, made by fire, the fat with the breast which he bring, that the breast be weighed for a wave offering before the Lord. And the priest shall burn the fat upon the altar, but the breast shall be Aaron's and his sons. And the right shoulder shall ye give to the priest for a heave offering of the sacrifices of your peace offerings. He among the sons of Aaron that offereth the blood of peace offerings, and the fat shall have the right shoulder for his part. For the wave breast and the heave shoulder have I taken of the children of Israel from off the sacrifices of the peace offerings, and have given them unto Aaron the priest, and unto his sons by a statute forever from among the children of Israel. This is the portion of the anointing of Aaron, and of the anointing of his sons, out of the offerings of the Lord made by fire, in the day when he presented them to minister unto the Lord in the priest's office, which the Lord commanded to be given them of the children of Israel, in the day that he anointed them, by a statute forever throughout their generations. This is the law of the burnt offering, of the meat offering, and of the sin offering, of the trespass offering, of the consecrations, and of the sacrifice of the peace offerings, which the Lord commanded Moses in Mount Sinai, in the day that he commanded the children of Israel to offer the oblations unto the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai. Chapter 8. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take Aaron and his sons with him, and the garments, and the anointing oil, and the bullock for the sin offering, and the 2 rams, and the basket of unleavened bread. And gather thou all the congregation together unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Moses did as the Lord commanded him, and the assembly was gathered together unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Moses said unto the congregation, This is the thing which the Lord commanded to be done. And Moses brought Aaron and his sons, and washed them with water. And he put them upon the coat, and put upon him the coat, and girdled him with the girdle, clothed him with the robe, put the ephod upon him, and he girded him with the curious girdle of the ephod, and bound it upon unto him therewith. And he put the breastplate upon him. Also he put in the breastplate the Urim and the Thummim. And he put the mitra upon his head. Also upon the mitra, even upon the forefront, did he put the golden plate, the holy crown, as the Lord commanded Moses. And Moses took the anointing oil, and anointed the tabernacle, and all that there was therein, and sanctified them. And Moses took the anointing oil, and anointed the tabernacle, and all that that was therein, and sanctified them. And he sprinkled thereof upon the altar 7 times, and anointed the altar and all his vessels, both of the laver and the foot, to sanctify them. And he poured of the anointing oil upon Aaron's head, and anointed him to sanctify him. But Moses brought Aaron's sons, and put coats upon them, girded them with the girdles, put bonnets upon them, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he brought the bullock for the sin offering, and Aaron and his sons laid their hand upon the head of the bullock for the sin offering. And he slew it. And Moses took the blood, and put it upon the horns of the altar round about with his finger, and purified the altar, and poured the blood at the bottom of the altar, and sanctified it, to make reconciliation thereupon. And he took all the fat that was upon the inwards, and the caul upon the liver, and the 2 kidneys and the fat, and Moses burned it upon the altar. But the bullock and the hide, his flesh and his tongue, he burned with fire without the camp, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he brought the ram for the burnt offering, and Aaron and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the ram, and he killed it. And Moses sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about. And he cut the ram unto pieces, and Moses burned the head, and the pieces, and the fat. And he washed the inwards and the legs in water. And Moses burnt the whole ram upon the altar. It was burnt sacrifice for a sweet savour. and of offering made by fire unto the Lord, as the Lord commanded Moses. And he brought the other ram, the ram of the consecration. And Aaron and his sons laid their hands upon the head of the ram. And he slew it, and Moses took of the blood of it, and put it upon the tip of Aaron's right ear, and upon the thumb of his right hand, upon the great toe of his right foot. And he brought Aaron's son, and Moses put the blood upon the tip of the right ear, and upon the thumbs of the right hand, and upon the great toes of the right feet. And Moses sprinkled the blood upon the altar round about. And he took the fat and the ram, and the fat that was upon the inwards, and the caul above the liver, and the two kidneys, and their fat, and the right shoulder. And out of the basket of unleavened bread that was before the Lord, he took one unleavened cake, and a cake of oil bread, and one wafer, and put them on the fat, and upon the right shoulder. And he put all upon Aaron's hand, and upon his son's hand, and waved them for a wave offering before the Lord. And Moses took them off from the hands, and burned them upon the altar, upon the burnt offerings. They were consecrations for a sweet savour. It is an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And Moses took the breast, waved it for a wave offering before the Lord. And of a ram of consecration, it was Moses' part, as the Lord commanded Moses. And Moses took of the anointing oil and of the blood that was upon the altar, and sprinkled it upon Aaron, and upon his garments, and him, and sanctified Aaron, and his garments, and his sons' garments with him. And Moses said unto Aaron and to his sons, Boil the flesh at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and there eat it with the bread that is in the basket of the consecrations, as I commanded, saying, Aaron and his sons shall eat it. And that which remaineth of the flesh and of the bread shall he burn with fire. And ye shall not go out of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation in 7 days, until the days of your consecration shall be at an end. For 7 days shall he consecrate you. And he hath done this day, so the Lord has commanded to do, to make an atonement for you. Therefore shall ye abide at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation day and night 7 days, and keep the charge of the Lord, that he die not. For so I am commanded. And so Aaron and his sons did all the things that the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. Chapter 9. And it came to pass on the 8th day that Moses called Aaron and his sons and the elders of Israel. And he said unto Aaron, Take thee a young calf for a sin offering, and a ram for a burnt offering, without blemish, and offer them before the Lord. And the children of Israel thou shalt speak, saying, Take ye a kid of goats for a sin offering, and a calf and a lamb, both of the first year, without blemish, for a burnt offering. Also a bullock and a ram for peace offerings, to sacrifice before the Lord, and a meat offering mingled with oil, for today the Lord will appear unto you. And they brought that which Moses commanded before the tabernacle of the congregation, and all the congregation drew near and stood before the Lord. And Moses said, This is the thing which the Lord commanded that ye should do, and the glory of the Lord shall appear unto you. And Moses said unto Aaron, Go unto the altar, offer thy sin offering and thy burnt offering, and make an atonement for thyself and for thy people, and offer the offering of the people, and make an atonement for them, as the Lord commanded. Aaron therefore went unto the altar, and slew the calf of the sin offering, which was for himself. And the sons of Aaron brought the blood unto him, and he dipped his finger in the blood, and put it upon the horns of the altar, and poured out the blood at the bottom of the altar. But the fat and the kidneys and the caul above the liver of the sin offering he burnt upon the altar, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the flesh and the hide he burnt with fire without the camp. And he slew the burnt offering, and Aaron's son presented unto him the blood, which he sprinkled round about upon the altar. And they presented the burnt offering unto him, and with the pieces thereof, and the head, and he burned them upon the altar. And he did wash the inwards and the legs, and burned them upon the burnt offering on the altar. And he brought the people's offering, and took the goat, which was a sin offering for the people, and slew it, and offered it for sin, as the first. And he brought the burnt offering, and offered it according to the manner. And he brought the meat offering, and took a handful thereof, and burnt it upon the altar, beside the burnt offering of the morning. And he slew the bullock and the ram for a sacrifice of peace offerings, which was for the people. And Aaron's son presented unto him the blood, which he sprinkled upon the altar round about, and the fat of the bullock and of the ram, the rump and that which is covereth the innards, and the kidneys, and the caul above the liver, And they put the fat upon the breast, and he burned the fat upon the altar. And the breast and the right shoulder Aaron waved for a wave offering before the Lord, as Moses commanded. And Aaron lifted up his hand toward the people and blessed them, and came down from offering of the sin offering, and the burnt offerings, and the peace offerings. And Moses and Aaron went into the tabernacle of the congregation, and came out and blessed the people, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the people. And there came a fire out from the Lord, consumed upon the altar the burnt offering and the fat, which when all the people saw, they shouted and fell upon their faces. Chapter 10. And Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, took either of them his censer, and put fire therein, and put incense thereon, and offered a strange fire before the Lord, which he commanded them not. And there went out the fire from the Lord, and devoured them, and they died before the Lord. And Moses said unto Aaron, This is it that the Lord spake, saying, I will be sanctified in them that come nigh me. Before all the people I will be glorified. And Aaron held his peace. And Moses called Mishael and Elzaphan, the sons of Uzziel, the uncle of Aaron, and said unto them, Come near, carry your brethren from before the sanctuary out of the camp. And they went near and carried them in their coats out of the camp, as Moses had said. So Moses said unto Aaron, and unto Eleazar, and unto Ithamar, his sons, Uncover not your heads, neither rend your clothes, lest ye die, lest wrath come upon all the people. But let your brethren, the whole house of Israel, bewail the burning which the Lord has kindled. And ye shall not go out from the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, lest ye die. For the anointing oil of the Lord is upon you. And they did according to the word of Moses. And the Lord spake unto Aaron, saying, Do not drink wine, nor strong drink, thou nor thy sons with thee, when ye go into the tabernacle of the congregation, lest ye die. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation. And that ye may put a difference between the holy and the unholy, between the unclean and the clean, and that ye may teach the children of Israel all the statutes in which the Lord has spoken unto them by the hand of Moses. And Moses spake unto Aaron, and unto Eleazar, and unto Ithamar, and his sons that were left, Take the meat offerings that remaineth of the offerings of the Lord made by fire, and eat it without leaven beside the altar, for it is most holy. And ye shall eat it in the holy place, because it is thy due, and thy son's due, and of the sacrifices of the Lord made by fire. For so I am commanded. And the wave breast and the heave shoulder shall ye eat in a clean place, thou and thy sons, and thy daughters with thee, for they be thy due, and thy sons' due, which are given out of the sacrifices of peace offerings of the children of Israel. The heave shoulder and the wave breast shall thou bring with the offerings made by fire of the fat, to wave it for a wave offering before the Lord. And it shall be thine, and thy sons with thee, be a statute forever, as the Lord has commanded. And Moses diligently sought the goat of the sin offering, and behold, it was burnt. And he was angry with Eleazar and Ithamar, the sons of Aaron, which were left alive, saying, Wherefore have ye not eaten the sin offering in the holy place, seeing it is most holy? And God has given it to you to bear the iniquity of the congregation, to make atonement for them before the Lord. Behold, the blood of it was not brought in within the holy place. Ye should indeed have eaten it in the holy place, as I commanded. And Aaron said unto Moses, Behold, this day they have offered the sin offering and the burnt offering before the Lord, and such things have befallen. If I eat in the sin offering today, should it have been accepted in the sight of the Lord? And when Moses heard that, he was content.